Yes guys, we're back again with another Elvis reaction. We've had a generous donation from Lars Eric, who has requested that we listen to If You Talk in Your Sleep by Elvis. So basically, as you know, if you request an Elvis song with a donation, we do the double whammy. So I'll play the video twice and we'll kind of go through the whole thing listening in the first one, then we'll kind of break it down a little bit in the second. But Lars has said that this particular song doesn't really have very clear footage, but could I listen to the audio on one of the videos because it sounds better, and then you can kind of watch the footage on the second one because then you get to see, but the audio is not as good and it's not the best footage. So if you mix them both, you'll get a better idea of the song. So of course I can do that for you. He's saying that this is from 1974, and around this time Elvis was basically into karate, and he did quite a lot for the karate scene in this time, and he kind of promoted it, which to me this is new, but apparently he would put his karate jacket on in some of his performances and do demos of Kempo karate on stage, which in the video footage here you kind of see a bit of that. So I haven't heard the song, I haven't seen the videos, but I'm defo curious about this, and I hope it's nothing like cheesy. I don't want, when you see these days, like I've said before, I'm 35, all I know of Elvis from my past is what me dad and me uncles used to play, and then when you hear his like most renowned songs, or the songs that everyone knows from Elvis on the radio. So this whole catalogue of having 700 songs to me is like spanking new, apart from the ones I've heard on like the radio and stuff that I'm saying. And then I always pictured, like, because there's like Smithy's Elvis costumes and wigs with all the jewellery, like I've said this before, to me I always had a different outlook on what I thought of Elvis, which I'm so sorry about Elvis, you know what I'm saying? Naive, and I apologise, but that's what I thought as a slightly younger generation. I'm still cracking on myself, but you know what I'm saying. So I hope him doing a bit of karate isn't the reason he started bringing out all his outfits and wigs and stuff like that. I hope it's good, you know, not cheesy, like not bad. If it is what it is. He's the king. The king does what he wants. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to start off with the better audio version. If You Talk in Your Sleep, live in Las Vegas as well, 1974. Why didn't they have cameras there? Let's go, we'll listen to it. Proper 70s sounding.
I know you're a lonely woman, and I love you, but someone else is waiting, and he owns you. If he should ever wake up, be sure he stole his straight love. If you talk in your sleep, don't mention my name. If you talk in your sleep, forget where you came. Walking every night here in the shadow, so afraid that sometime you may follow.
That wah-wah sounds cool.
Love is always sweeter when it's borrowed. I feel a little easier borrowed. Girl, I see it away. Be careful what you say. Talk in your sleep. Don't mention my name. Talk in your sleep. Forget where you came. Mention my name now. Mention my name now. Forget where you came. Mention my name. If you talk in your sleep, mention my name. Thank you very much.
That was it sounded super 70s style, that one, because it was highly, the whole song was kind of based around like the wah-wah on the electric guitar, and then you had the brass section just at the end of, like, once he's done his little rhythm, you would have the brass section just coming in, and it gave it that like 70s sound. And I haven't really tuned into that, like, apart from this song and the last video I did. For some reason, even though I've been listening to loads of Elvis in the 70s, I haven't heard like that 70s kind of vibe. Like, it's not like where, like, this is, it's more prominent in these songs for some reason. It was a cool song. It was like, I can imagine this song on like a movie, like, you know, a chilled scene, like, you know, like the Warriors movie back in the day. I can imagine it like in a scene like that kind of movie where it's like traveling to another place or something like that. That's just the vibe I get. It's just like a chilled kind of song. It was cool, and I didn't see the chorus coming like how it was. It sounded, it went a really different direction to what like the verses were going. It was almost like a key change, you know what I'm saying? But it sounded cool. Now let's look at the video version. It's on 8mm restored footage, so apparently it's not the best footage, but it gives you an idea of like his karate style as well. So we've got to check it out. Let's go. I hope he's not practicing that on Jerry, the bass player.
I love you. Someone else is waiting, and he owns you. If he should ever wake up, be sure you stole his straight love. If you talk in your sleep, don't mention my name. If you walk in your sleep, forget where you came. Forget where you came, yeah. Meeting every night here in the shadows. So afraid that sometime he may follow. There's always a chance to find, so I don't need to remind. If you talk in your sleep, don't mention my name. Don't mention my name. If you walk in your sleep, forget where you came. Forget where you came, yeah. Don't mention my name. Love is always sweeter when it's borrowed. my name.
Don't mention my name.
If you walk in your sleep, forget where you came.
Forget where you came.
Forget where you came now.
Don't mention my name.
Forget where you came.
Don't mention my name.
Mention my name now.
Don't mention my name.
Forget where you came now.
Don't mention my name.
Mention my name now.
Don't mention my name.
Forget where you came now.
Don't mention my name.
Mention my name now.
Don't mention my name.
If you walk in your sleep, don't mention my name.
Don't mention my name.
Okay.
There's something about that song that it's got like a offbeat or something. I don't know if it's like the drums. It's kind of feels slightly like an awkward tempo. Like when I was watching the video there, it made me feel like Elvis can't really give his full performance. This is the first one where I don't not like it, but it's got like a, I don't know. Maybe I was getting that because as I was watching him, like from the footage you can see, he looked stiff. Do you know what I'm saying? Unlike his normal performances where he's natural. Maybe it's just because it's really blurry and he's stood in one position and I'm getting it twisted. It's just, maybe I'm putting two and two together and getting three. You know what I mean? And this isn't a slag off because you know Elvis is on the wall. Love him. But this is the first one where there was just something in that last performance there where it kind of, I don't know. What do you guys think? I just don't think it's the strongest performance we've seen. Obviously, I'm super appreciative for the donation and the suggestion, and I'm going to go through the whole Elvis catalogue. So if I loved 100% of the videos, it would be wild. Very possible with Elvis, but at the same time, I think this is the first one where I've just felt like maybe it's just not my favourite song, or maybe I'm picking up on that footage a little bit different and it's putting a little thingy on how I see the song. I don't want Elvis to not enjoy his performance, do you know what I mean? Obviously, he was doing karate at the beginning, which is like, you don't do karate if you're not having a good time. I don't know, it just felt a bit like limited. And it felt like it was the tempo of the song or something like that. Like, I don't know. I hate to shed any negativity on an Elvis song, but, and I'm not being negative, but it was the first one where it was just like, there was something a little bit, I can't pick up on it. Could have been the tempo, could have been just looking at the footage. You guys let me know, is this one of your favourite songs, or what do you think of it? You know we love Elvis round here, so please, no hate. I've got to be honest, I can't just sit here. If I'm not feeling something, I'm not going to lie. You know what I mean? I have to be honest about everything with you guys, and I would hope you appreciate the honesty. So I'll leave it there on this one. I appreciate the support. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.